Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to another very epic animation stream. My water bottle is dripping, so I'm fixing that really quick as we wait for some people to come in. Oh, I don't have the chat open. It's okay. This is gonna be a little mini stream for today. I'm not gonna tweet it out or share it on my main channel or anything. Just so we can have a bit of a chill stream for the first one in a while, you know. So it has been a while. It's been a while since the last stream. Basically, as I was working on the last video, the what was it again? Can't even remember what my last video was about. Let me look it up. Mine goes blank as soon as I hit the go live button. Oh yeah, the introvert one. So I had the script and the audio and everything all recorded for that video, so I could just get straight onto animating it. And I wanted to live stream that because that's so fun to live stream. I don't live stream the script writing or the audio recording because it's kind of, I need to be alone for those parts. And then the day that I start animating, frickin' upstairs starts drilling away, hammering away, all sorts of construction. And you might think, you know, it's just a live stream. Most of the time you can frickin' put a few filters on your mic and cut like 90% of the sounds out. Yeah, sure. However, it was happening literally right above my office, right above where I sit. And the entire walls were shaking, which was pretty epic. So I decided to wait until they were done, and it ended up taking 3 weeks. And by that time I was done with the frickin' introvert video, so there was nothing else left to stream. And then I spent like a few days doing the script and audio for this video that I'm working on right now that you're seeing on the screen. Audio, unfortunately, is frickin', I don't know what happened, but I hate audio recording. It's frickin', it's boring, and I'm very what do you call that? Like self-critical when it comes to audio recording, especially. I feel like I suck at it. So I try to get it done and over with as soon as possible. So I didn't bother to check that. I didn't do any test recordings to make sure the mic sounded right and all that. And then the day I wanted to do the day I started animating, the day I wanted to do a new stream to get back into it, my freaking internet has problems. Yeah, the whole of was it last week or was it the week before? It was last week, right? Freaking a lot of people had problems, internet problems last week. Something happened with what's it called? Vodafone, the company Vodafone, and the internet providers that they own freaking had problems for like the whole week, and it wasn't terrible, honestly, but the internet would go out every hour or so, which, you know, kind of sucks when you're trying to do a live stream. It frickin' happened while I was doing like a conference call, like a frickin' important business conference call, and then my frickin' internet yeeted itself. So yeah, there was basically no way I could stream. But this week it's been better. Yesterday I had some stuff to do. I wasn't at home. The day before I just wasn't really feeling it. But today I thought, you know, let's have a little, you know, just chill stream with not so many people, so I can get back into it. And might stream again tomorrow on Friday. I don't really like to say definitely I'll stream on this and that day because that doesn't usually happen. Usually whenever I say, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna do this on this day, it doesn't happen. Something always comes up. Okay. So yeah, I would love to answer some of the questions from chat, but some people are freaking being really annoying and spamming, so I'm just gonna like ban these people. Goodbye. Who else is spamming? Who else wants to be banned? Yeah, this person needs to be banned. Goodbye. Okay, this seems a little bit better. So yeah, I'm not gonna, as usual, I'm not gonna spoil what the video is about. Just because I like people to have a bit of a speculation, and I feel like whenever I tell people what a video is gonna be about, they set expectations of what they think is gonna happen in the video. And that stresses me out because I don't want people to think like, you know, I want them to imagine something that the video's actually not gonna happen. The real video is like actually way more boring than their ideas about what it'll be, and that's very stressful. But as you watch the stream on the following streams, you'll get a pretty good idea of what it's gonna be about. This particular part that I'm working on right now isn't gonna make a lot of sense because there's supposed to be audio, but like I said, I messed up the recording and I couldn't save it by editing. I frickin' spent the whole day editing it. What? Excuse me. And I couldn't save it, so I'm gonna be re-recording that on Friday. Right now, I'm just kind of, you know, it's possible to animate without audio because there's no lip sync. But it means that once I'm done with the proper audio recording, I'm gonna have to go back in and add it in and fix the timing and everything, which is a bit annoying. But you know, what can you do? How's it going? No, I'm okay. I could be better, to be honest. This current frame is pretty accurate to how I feel right now, to be honest. How did you get into animating? I feel like I answer this on every stream. It's okay. My voice is dying already. So basically, I was a kid and I was into drawing and stuff. And for some reason, when you're a kid, you see And, well, at least I did. I saw, like, art and animations and things made by professionals, made, like, for TV and stuff. And I couldn't comprehend the fact that these things were made by actual people. And so I would just, like, doodle with my crayons and stuff, and I didn't think of it being... And I never had the will to do it, like, as a job, I guess, for a while, because little kid me didn't comprehend the fact that I could do this myself if I wanted to. This tie looks stupid. And then in about 2007-ish, I got into YouTube, and somehow I came across what I want to say the animation meme community, but I don't know if they were making... No, they must have been making memes back then, yeah. It's like a really, really early version of the animation meme community, and back then, there weren't as many free programs for animation as there are today. So basically everybody was making their animations in frickin' Microsoft Paint and Windows Movie Maker. And if you don't know, those are free drawing and editing programs that you get on any Windows computer, and I had a Windows computer. And that was the moment where I was like, holy crap, I could do this myself. I can frickin' animate. I have those programs. So yeah, that's how I got into it. I'm just guessing what the video is about work. Is it? Could it be? Did you ever catch that story on from your old videos? Unfortunately, no. I'm still hunting for it. I'm still a bit tired. I slept like 12 hours today. Why did I delete the eyebrow? I'm dumb. I wanted to delete the mouth. This is what happens when I stream. I stop paying attention to what I'm drawing, and then I only pay attention to the chat. I wondered if you ever tried VR chat. I recently started it, and I have kind of social interaction now and talk to people. I've tried it briefly. I didn't actually talk to anyone. The problem is that I kind of forgot how to interact with people. I don't know if no, yeah. The idea of talking to strangers, or even people I know but I only text with, I don't even talk to them on voice chat because the idea gives me frickin' anxiety. This is what working from home does to you. If you don't take enough time to go out and socialize, because obviously when you go to school or work, you have co-workers and classmates in most cases, at least. But when you're working from home, you're not forced into these situations. You have to actively go out and be like, oh, I'm gonna go to a bar, I'm gonna join this sports club, you know. But basically, ever since I started this, like, working from home, I've always just been so busy working that, like, the idea of frickin' socializing just registers as frickin' wasting time in my mind. It's like, oh, I can't join a club, I'm gonna not have enough time to work. Or, you know, things like that. I can't hang out with my friends this weekend, I've gotta work. So my frickin' social skills have just kinda deteriorated over the years, and now even frickin' talking to people online is a struggle. Pretty epic. Sorry, that got so morbid. Oh boy, more people spamming. Time to ban them all. Kannst du mal Deutsch reden? There you go. I'm not gonna speak more because I'm not I can speak German to the point where I can interact on a basic level, but I can't speak without making a lot of grammar and pronunciation mistakes, and you know. They asked if I can speak German, by the way, if you didn't, if you don't understand German. That's a translation. Yeah, I'll have to ask if you guys keep your chats in English as well. I know a lot of people, a lot of you are German and probably understand German, but the vast majority of you are English speakers, so I don't want to leave anyone out. That'd be pretty epic if you don't leave people out. You like Undertale? Yeah. I wouldn't call myself like a massive fan or anything. I've actually never played the game myself, but I've watched about 5 different Let's Plays of it. So I'm pretty familiar with the characters and story and everything. Yes, that's pretty cool. I don't know anything about the Deltarune though. I actually avoided any playthroughs and stuff of it because I wanted to play it myself. But I still haven't got it, and I still haven't played it myself, so yeah. Don't ask me anything about Deltarune, I won't have any idea what you're talking about. How did you come up with Chip? Good question. So when I started this channel, I knew I wanted it to be... Well, this isn't my first channel, right? My other channels were only for... They were only hobby channels, I guess I would call them. I only used them for sharing my animations like with my friends and just doing stuff that I felt was fun instead of, you know, thinking about what an audience is gonna enjoy. But, you know, back in... When did I start this channel? 2017? 2018? I think it was like January 2018. No, it was like the mid-2017. Like when I started this channel, I was like, yo, I want to see if I can do YouTube as a job. That sounds like a rad job. So I wanted to come up with a character that I would enjoy drawing, that felt like represented me in some way, and also people would, you know, connect with and like, you know. So I knew I wanted an animal because, partially because I've always enjoyed drawing animals. I think they're a lot more interesting and fun than drawing humans. Second, because there was most of the people doing this format of videos where, you know, a character talks to you on the screen, most of them were humans or human-like figures. I don't know if you would call, like, the odd ones out character, a human. He's just kind of a blob, but you know, human-like characters, I guess. So I wanted to be a bit different, you know. I was not to brag or anything, but I was the first cat storytime animator. At least I think so. Maybe there was some other person who was like really underground at the time. So I chose a cat because, you know, everybody freaking loves cats. If you don't love cats, you're a evil person. Yeah, the thing about cats is they're just kind of a recognizable in cartoon form, if that makes sense. You know, you can picture many animated cats from, you know, TV and movies and things. They're very recognizable, and they're kind of cool because they can be cool and cute at the same time, which is freaking perfect if you want to make a character that people are gonna like. Guys, freaking Katsun made their channel after mine, okay? Go and look at the freaking upload date of our first videos, okay? Freaking shut your mouth. So I chose a cat. And then I was like, okay, well, I want my character to be, I want my channel to be enjoyable for, you know, as many people as possible. So I decided I would make my character androgynous because I want, you know, girls and boys and everything else to be able to enjoy and relate to the character without it looking, you know, too girly or too masculine or anything like that. And I chose the white color because red and white is kind of a color scheme that I've used a lot in my characters that I've used to represent myself. The white is mainly because I have really pale white skin, but also because I like the color. I know it's technically not a color, shut up, or I will ban you. Make this smaller. And the brown originally came from my hair color, I guess. I used to have characters with brown hair, and I just like I like the color brown as well. I think the combination of white, brown, and blue is a really nice aesthetic. The blue eyes are because I've got blue eyes, and then I felt like I wanted an accessory. The red scarf is actually based on a scarf that I own in real life. I don't really wear it, and I never really wore it a lot, so it's not like super representative of myself. I was just like, yo, I want a little accessory that's gonna tie the character design together. And I want to use the color red because that's my favorite color. So I come up with the red scarf. As for the patterns, it's loosely based on the Pokemon Sneasel, because I really like that Pokemon. It's my favorite Pokemon. So that's why Chip's arms are brown, and the tail is brown, and the head spots are brown. And the head spots were originally freckles, because I've got freckles. Although you probably didn't know that because they're actually really they're not very visible. You can only really see them in the summer, on my real face at least. But yeah, I have freckles, and previous characters, I guess the ancestors of Chip had like 3 spots on the nose, and kind of well, I felt like it looked a little bit weird with just 1 spot on the head, like an actual sneasel. So I took the idea of taking the 3 spots and I put them on the head all together, and I'm pretty happy with this design, honestly. The fact that it's not symmetrical, you know, the one of the ears is brown, makes it kind of hard to animate sometimes, and that's probably the only regret I have for the design. But other than that, I think it's a pretty cool design, and I'm glad so many of you guys like it. Pretty cool. Chip without the scarf is cursed. Chip in general is cursed. You're all cursed for watching my channel. Say yeet. No. Oh yeah, I do have a FAQ in the description, because I find myself repeating myself a lot on these streams. So if you want to ask a question, I recommend checking out the description first to see if I already answered it. Otherwise, if I see anybody asking a question that's already written in the description, you're getting banned, okay? No questions asked. I'm just you're gonna get yeeted, okay? I've been having fun eating all the spammers, so I'ma yeet you too. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm always making frickin' gross sounds. That's just me. That's my personality. Why do Germans always speak better English than people from the UK? I don't know if I agree with that. Yeah, I know there's a lot of accents in the UK that don't sound very pleasant. But there are also at the same time a lot of accents that do sound very nice. Yay, you said yeet. I'm glad you enjoyed my yeet. What video is this for? My next video that I'm not gonna reveal what it's about because I want it to be a surprise. Can you show us some music you like? Unfortunately, I can't. Most of it probably won't, but there's a very high chance that it'll get copyright claimed and the frickin' stream will be blocked so no one can watch it. Either that or the copyright holder will frickin' put ads on the stream so you can't watch it. Yeah, I just deleted the wrong thing. That's pretty epic. I'm good at this. Why did I put a blank frame here? Yeah, okay. I don't really feel like looking through my Spotify and trying to list all of the music that I like. Maybe I'll do that someday, but not right now. We're just gonna vibe today. We're just gonna chill. Did you know you can play Animal Crossing on your mobile device? Yeah. If you're talking about the what was it called again? Pocket Camp. I've tried that one, but it wasn't. Yeah, it was okay. I didn't really enjoy it that much. I'm not really a fan of free-to-play mobile games. Like, you know, Cat Game is another one a lot of people recommend to me. And I have also tried that game. But I'm really don't enjoy gambling mechanics in games. So if you don't know, that in that game you collect cats basically, and you build like a house. I played it a long time ago, so I don't fully remember, but basically when you have a chance to get a cat, it's like a chance, and you spin the wheel and it says like, oh, you have a 15% chance of getting this cat, and you're like, yay, and then you might or might not get it. I don't enjoy that stuff. I'm a kind of person where if I don't have like at least like a 80% chance of winning a thing, then I'm not gonna play it. I don't know. Gambling stuff just doesn't entertain me in the slightest. Which is a good thing, I guess. I guess it means that I'm probably never gonna get a gambling addiction. That'd be cool. Because those aren't fun. Holy crap, is that a frickin' super chat? I didn't get a notification for it. 30 NOK? Is that Norwegian? Let's look it up. Yeah, Norwegian krone. That's cool. Thank you so much. Oh, Solhal. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Did you leave a message or anything? Or was it just a donation? They didn't say anything on my thing. Yeah, thank you. That's really cool of you. Chip, little animation stream. Me, isn't that every Chip stream? The difference is I usually stream for like 4 hours in a row. And this one's only gonna go on for like half an hour. Basically, if you've just joined, I haven't streamed in a while, so I kinda just want to do a mini stream just to get back into it. I don't know why, but when I watch your streams, time flies by ridiculously fast. I feel like that happens to me too when I watch anybody's stream. It also happens on the other end. When I stream, I feel like time goes by really fast. Like, I've already been streaming for, what, half an hour? It's crazy. Or longer? I don't know why my stream says... On my freaking... what is it called? I have like an analytics page of like the chat and everything, and it says that I have 34 out of 1.5 hours, which doesn't make sense because this is a stream and not a freaking video. I don't know. Will you do another collab with Majira? I mean, I'm not gonna say definitely. Because like I said earlier, whenever I say I'm definitely gonna do something, it doesn't happen. We don't currently have any ideas for any, but I'm definitely like up for collabing with him or any other YouTuber friends. I don't like doing collabs, but it's just I don't know, it's just hard to on my end at least, it's hard to think of ideas. When I want to do a collab, I want it to be, you know, I could do. I feel like there should be a reason why I'm collabing with this person, if that makes sense. So for example, back in the day, I did a collab with a friend of mine who made who did a lot of Pokemon Let's Plays. So we ended up making a video about which Pokemon we dislike. and in that case I felt like that was a good, you know, a good collab, because it was like, hey, here's a topic that we both have in common. So now people who watch this collab are gonna be Pokemon fans, so they're gonna want to check out my friend's channel more. It's more likely that they're gonna check out my friend's channel because we made a Pokemon video, and the people watching the video are Pokemon fans, probably. Yo, another 50 knock from Salhaug. I'm gonna call it knocks because that sounds funny. No worries, I'm used to people butchering my name, and I forgot to add a message on the last one. Thank you for distracting me during a mental breakdown. Oh jeez. I hope everything gets better for you soon. Frickin' everybody's having mental breakdowns lately, it's totally fine. You're valid. But yeah, thank you anyway. Thank you for the donation, I really appreciate it. And Dean Astra, I don't know how to pronounce your name either. 29 rub? Is that rubles? Like in Russia? I think you're a Russian friend. Thank you so much. It's really cool of you. I really appreciate it. Gambling is so exciting. The unknown winning or losing result is agitating. Like, it's the totally opposite for me personally. I hate the idea of possibly losing more than having excitement from the possibility of winning. It sounds good to have that mindset, but at the same time it's kind of a bad thing, because it's like when I pick up a new hobby, for example, and I'm bad at it at the beginning, I am pretty likely to drop it again just because I'm bad at it. And my brain is like, oh, you suck at this thing, you might as well just not try, you know? That's kind of the same feeling I get when I do gambling and stuff. Chip, you should make a Minecraft server. I've been thinking about that, honestly, but the problem is I play Minecraft in waves. So I'll pick it up and play it for like months on end, and then I'll stop for some reason, usually just because I don't have time or something, and I kind of forget about it. And then I won't play it again for several more months. Oh, €5 from K4 Gaming. Thank you so much. Hey Chip, how are you, dudes? Lots of love from the Netherlands. That's awesome. Very cool to see some Dutch people in here, as the Netherlands are my neighbor. I go shopping there sometimes. Well, before the quarantine at least. How am I? That's a great question. I don't know. I don't know these days. I don't know how I am. I don't know if it's because of the quarantine or because or I've just always been like that and I've just noticed it recently, but I have like waves of feeling like garbage and feeling pretty good. And today I feel just kind of in the middle, I guess. Jeez. Oh, $10 from Jim Tavison. Thank you so much. Hey Chip, thanks for the bits. They help me out in getting my mind off things due to myself being a researcher on the radical far right and the transatlantic hate trade. It's depressing and sad work. That sounds very depressing. It's really interesting though. Thank you for the donation. That's really cool of you. I'm glad that people find my videos fun and distracting from annoying work. That's why I don't want to talk about things like the quarantine and stuff too much. Partially because I've talked about it a lot in the last few streams, but also because, you know, People just want to like forget about it right now. We all know what's happening. We're all sick of it, and yeah. I've always felt like my videos didn't really do that because they're so short. So it's like nice to hear that people find them nice and distracting from the troubles of real life. I love your stream so much. Oh my god, I do not believe you. I don't know. I'm very self-critical. Stream feels really boring in my head, honestly. I'm surprised. I'm extremely surprised that people feel like they want to donate. Like, bro, I did not earn this. No, but seriously, thank you. I really appreciate it. Honestly, Chip's live streams are like venting channels. It feels like that for me too. I don't know why, but it feels. This is kind of stupid, but it feels easier for me to talk to a live stream of people than it does to talk to an actual person about my problem. This frickin' lack of social ability that I have that I talked about earlier. This is that's probably why. I don't know. What drawing tablet do you use? Is that in my FAQ? I don't remember. Anyway, it's Galmon I think it's called M106K. It's kind of an old tablet. I've had it for a few years now. And it's very okay. I know a lot of people hear what a YouTuber is using and they're like, oh, I should use that too. In this case, I would say you should probably do some more research into different kinds of tablets, because this one is good, it's fine, but first of all it's old, so there's probably so many more better options out right now. I mean, even when it came out, well, not when it came out, when I got it, it was about the same price as the you know, Wacom, right? You know, the biggest freaking tablet company. It was about the same price as their mid-range tablet. But it was about $10 €10 cheaper. And I don't know if it's like worth it, since it looks weird. I don't know if you would save your $10 and get this tablet, or just wait till you have $10 more and get the Wacom one. Wacom ones tend to be better quality because this is like Galman is like a Chinese company, and Wacom usually tends to be better, but if you really do want to get one from not Wacom, Galman is one of the better companies. I would not recommend Huion, for example. They are kind of a scummy company. He asked me if I could do a tablet review for them once. I was like, yeah, sure. And they were like, okay, we'll can you please buy the tablet on Amazon, leave a 5-star review, and we'll send you the money back for it. And it was like, bro, I'm not just gonna leave a 5-star review without trying the product first. I also hear that a lot of people have problems with Huion, but I also hear people who don't. So, yeah. Basically what I already said. Just do your own research on it. Y'all, I don't understand any other language except for English and German. So please stop. I don't understand you. My touchscreen pen broke and I really want to draw. Do you have any recommendations? Draw with the pen and paper, dude. Frickin'... I don't know why people put digital art on such a pedestal nowadays. Frickin' just draw with like a frickin' biro and doodle and your school books. I don't know, you don't have to have a tablet to draw. I want a Cintiq. Yeah, same. I don't even have one of those, guys. I'm like the only frickin' animation YouTuber with over 100,000 subs who still uses a regular tablet instead of a screen tablet. I don't know. It's just, if I get a Cintiq, which is, you know, one of these tablets where you draw directly onto the screen, and it's like massive. If I get one of those, I want to get a really good one. You know? So I would rather keep saving up and keep using this crappy one for a little bit longer, if it means I can get a really good one that's gonna last me for a really long time and is not gonna be outdated in a couple years, you know? You want to learn another language? Frickin', I wish I could learn like every single language. Doesn't everybody? Go away. But it's a lot of work. German was only easy because I had a passion for it and I could use it a lot. And I mean, I can use it a lot because I freaking live in a country that speaks primarily German. If I would learn any other language, which I've tried occasionally, it's a lot harder to learn because I can't use it regularly, and using it regularly is something that's incredibly important. Every other language I've tried to learn, I've just kind of forgotten about and, you know, not really felt like bothered to learn. It's because there's not really any chance to learn it. It's not like German where I'd been learning the basics while I was in England, and then when I got to Germany I was like, oh, Zwei, I know what that means, you know. Or I'd see like the word Angebot in the shops all the time and I'd be like, hey, I know what that means. And you see it constantly, so it gets frickin' drilled into your brain. If you can draw these miracles on a crappy tablet, then I don't think I need more. That's the thing. People frickin' think that they need a frickin' $2,000 graphics tablet to draw, to animate and to draw cool things. Dude, just frickin' take a piece of paper and a pencil. You can frickin' take a what is it called? Sticky notes. Take a frickin' pack of sticky notes and draw a frickin' stickman animation in the corner. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars on a tablet just to animate. And that's a really bad mindset to have, in my opinion, because frickin' what's the opposite of encourages? Discourages? Yeah, discourage. It discourages people from getting into drawing and animation. Especially freaking poor people. If you're poor, you can still animate, you know. I mean, I started on free programs. I wouldn't call, I don't think I had like a poor upbringing, but I definitely couldn't ask my mum for a frickin' Cintiq, you know? So I just, you know, I say you know a lot. I just downloaded, no, I already had Paint in Windows Movie Maker, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna draw with my mouse. I did, and then I found out that I enjoyed it, and then I went to my mom and I was like, hey, can I get a Cintiq? Not a Cintiq, Jesus Christ. Can I get a graphics tablet for my birthday? And she got me a graphics tablet, and it cost like £15 or something ridiculous. It was from this company called Trust. If you might know Trust, they're known for making really, really cheap electronic products, and they had a freaking graphics tablet, and the thing itself was massive. It was this massive like square shape, but the actual screen that you draw on was tiny. And I used that for a long time until I broke the pen because I chewed on it. I used to have a bad pen chewing habit, but ever since I broke my tablet pen by doing that, I stopped doing it, which is pretty nice, I guess. Yep, this is good. Yeah, and then I was like, Mom, I broke my tablet pen. Can I get a new graphics tablet for my birthday? And by that time I was a little bit older, so my mum got me a proper, like, Wacom bamboo tablet that lasted me a few years. And then I broke the pen again. Like, the pen got dirty somehow, and I washed it without taking the frickin' electronics on the inside out. And then I turned it back on without waiting for it to dry, and it frickin' died. So yeah, if your electronics get wet, wait for them to dry completely before you send them back on, please. Yeah, and by that time, my nan was giving me pocket money. She was giving me like £10 a week. So I saved up to buy my own replacement tablet. I missed a lot of chat from that. Wait, Trust made a graphics tablet? What? Yeah, exactly. It's freaking crazy, right? It didn't even look like a graphics tablet. It was so weird. You just read out my comment on my birthday. Best day ever. Holy crap, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Really cool of you to choose to spend your birthday watching my dumb stream. I appreciate that. Is it worth it if I buy a pencil for my iPad, or should I wait until I have my first PC and buy a tablet? That's a good question, because personally I much prefer drawing on a PC with a graphics tablet than on a, you know, a computer what do you call tablet? It's called a tablet, but when you say tablet, people think you're talking about graphics tablets. You know, I also have a what's it called? A Surface, a Microsoft Surface, which is a tablet. And I much prefer drawing on my actual computer with a graphics tablet than drawing on the Surface with the Surface Pen. That's because you have, especially compared to iPads, you have way more options for programs that you can use. You know, I'm using Photoshop right now, but if I wanted to, I could open up Paint. No, but I could just switch to like Clip Studio Paint or Krita or whatever other programs there are. Why am I redrawing this? I love that. I love that for me. But with tablets, you're kind of stuck to the programs that are available on that tablet, which is why I got a Microsoft Surface instead of an iPad. Because you can convert your Surface into an actual computer. You can put actual windows on it so that you can use more than just things from the App Store. Delete. However, there's a lot of artists nowadays drawing on iPads with the Apple Pencil, and they're, you know, just as good as if they were drawn on a computer. So I guess it depends on what you want out of your drawing software. If you want to be able to do things like animate, I would say probably a computer with a graphics tablet is better. But if you're just doing digital art, you know, there's tons of people who use iPads, and they're really good for drawing, apparently. Frickin' Jim Davison again with hitting me with the $10. Just wanted to share uplifting news for once. The FBI and German authorities raided the Nazi terror org Atomwaffen last February. The leaders got busted in Texas and Thuringia, and the group disbanded. That is uplifting. I do like to hear some destroying the frickin' Nazis. That's a good time. Thank you for the uplifting news and the $10. It's really cool of you. I appreciate it. Probably gonna end the stream soon. I did want to stream for only like an hour. We'll stream longer on other days, and I'll do the whole shebang with sharing it on Twitter and everything. So we can get some more people in, and I'll hit up my mods because I guess they're all busy today. But I feel like I handled it pretty nicely. I just straight up banning the people who are spamming. I have too much power. What do you think about your Brazilian fans? Probably the same that I think about my fans from any country. Honestly, it's very cool that I'm able to have such a reach. Like, it still hasn't like registered in my brain that when I upload a video, frickin' people from all over the world frickin' watch it. I don't know, it still hasn't hit me that I'm a frickin' YouTuber and people actually enjoy the things I make. It's so late here, but I don't want to sleep because of the stream. Well, I am ending soon. What time is it for you, Bonzo? Are you American? I think you are, right? Is it morning for you, Chip? No, it's 3:30 in the afternoon. What? Maybe automate the banning process with mods unless you like playing God, hehe. Well, I mean, I don't really like having auto mods because they make mistakes pretty often. And, you know, sure, I could auto ban everyone who spams, but spamming is kind of it's like streaming culture, kind of, if that makes sense. You know, the streamers often say like, hey guys, spam hypes in the chat when somebody donates, and then frickin', you know, in that case I don't want everybody to get frickin' yeeted. I think it really is. Well, I've also noticed a lot of there is kind of an auto mod system. It just what's it called? It hides certain messages that I have to review myself. And I can delete them if I want to. And I've noticed sometimes it makes mistakes, like it'll just hide messages that are just from people speaking different languages, for example, and I don't know if I want to trust that same system to also yeet people, you know? Not gonna lie, I love this art style, please keep this one. Well, lucky for you, it seems like I'm gonna be keeping this one for a while. I shouldn't have said that. Every time I say something, it doesn't happen. No, I do like this one. I think it looks nice and it's not too difficult to draw. Yeah, I'm sticking with this one for a little while. In 9 AM. A lot of people watching at 9 AM. I was still in bed at 9 AM. Currently 8 AM. I watch Twitch all night because I can't sleep, and now I'm watching this stream. That's epic. 2 PM for me in Britain. Yeah, Germany's an hour ahead of Britain. If I could, I would donate money, but I'm a little baby and I'm poor, so I just give you love. That is completely fine. Like, the fact that people are here and freaking chatting with me right now is, like, more than enough. I didn't expect anybody to donate, actually. So it's really cool that some people were like, yo, I enjoyed this enough to freaking donate. That makes me feel happy. Yeah, I jinxed it again. Of course I did. 2 PM, 7 PM, 3 PM. France has the same time as Germany. Yeah, a lot of European countries have the same time zone. Kind of cool. Again, €5 from Tsunami Dragon. Hope I can meet you at a con in Germany in the future and bake brownies for you. After the COVID situation, of course. Your fits are great. I would love some brownies. Thank you so much to that fucking sorry for swearing. Thank you, Tsunami Dragon. Definitely up for going to German cons. I wanted to go to Gamescom this year, but I guess that's not happening. Or did it already happen? I kind of decided too late, so I didn't really like properly plan that stuff. So yeah, I think that's all for today. Thank you for watching my little mini stream. Like I said, I'll probably stream again tomorrow, but I'm not gonna say definitely because then I'll jinx it. If not, probably next week sometime. I'm gonna be doing some more, some more of this stuff. This is how much we got done today. This whole thing took an hour. Yep, that's the joy of animation. You animate for an hour and you get about a second done. Pretty epic. So yeah. Thank you again for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you everyone who frickin' threw money at me. I'm still in frickin' Bappity, frick off. I almost swore because of you. Thank you for the 2 British pounds. That's pretty epic. You just joined like right as I'm leaving. But yeah, I hope you guys will join me for the next stream because it's gonna be longer, so you probably won't miss it next time. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day.